Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a Bengal by its toe. Yes, we're going to talk about Joe Burrow and turf toe. So Drew, tell me, what is the mechanism that causes turf toe?
Yeah, so the mechanism behind turf toe, it's a hyperextension of the first MTP joint. So typically, people with this, you'll get it a lot with turf injuries, especially the older styles of turf. That's what it was first named after back in the 70s, actually.
Yeah. Your foot plants and the toe pushes back and strains, especially with turf that doesn't give as much, and it'll cause this injury. Tell me, what symptoms do you get from turf toe?
Yeah, so some symptoms you can get: pain, stiffness, reduced range of motion in that first MTP joint, especially with football players pushing off of that foot.
Yeah, and so Joe Burrow is going to be out for many months, but Brock Purdy, who also has turf toe, may be back in a few weeks. So tell me, what are the different grades and how do we determine the different levels of turf toe?
Yeah, so there are 3 total grades with turf toe. Grade 1 can be thought of as more of like a sprain. Grade 2 is more of like a partial tear, and grade 3 is a full tear. Diagnosis, we typically go based on clinical findings, signs and symptoms, and then as well weight-bearing x-rays as well as MRIs.
Yeah, Joe Burrow definitely got an MRI. And it's this ligament along the bottom of the foot that gets damaged and then needs to be fixed. So tell me, what are the treatments for turf toe overall?
Yeah, so treatment is based on symptoms, so icing, rest, NSAIDs, sometimes therapy as well. If it's less severe, grade 1 can return to play as tolerated. Sometimes with more severe cases, as in Joe Burrow's case, surgery might be indicated.
Yeah, most people, as soon as you're pain-free and can push off, can get back to playing football. So now that Joe Burrow's out, I know what you really want to know is who are waiver wire pickups if Joe Burrow was your fantasy quarterback. So Drew, who is your waiver wire pickup for everyone?
I'm going to go with Danny Dimes.
Okay, I like that. He's had a good year so far. I'm actually going to go with Browning, Joe Burrow's backup. Jamar Chase is there, and we have T. Higgins. And so I still think whoever's playing for the Bengals can do pretty well. But let's be honest right now, if you're looking for somebody, Drew played quarterback in college, and I'll lend him to you for Sunday, as long as I can get him back next week.